Cristiano Ronaldo, a living legend in the history of soccer. But today we're not talking about him, we're talking about his future, because now the stage belongs to his son, Ronaldo Jr. Despite his young age, he was selected for the Portugal U15 national team. But what does that mean? Is this boy really following in his father's footsteps? Is Ronaldo Jr. only on the pitch as Ronaldo's son? Or does he stand out with his own talents? Everyone who watches him asks the same thing. Can he be like his father one day? In this video, we take a look at his football journey, his performances for the Portuguese national team, and what he can achieve in the future. Let's get started. Ronaldo Jr. reached an important milestone in his soccer career. At just 15 years old, he received an invitation to the Portugal U15 national team. This was a big step, not only for a young player, but also for the continuation of one of the world's greatest soccer legacies. The Portugal U15 coach came up with the following words when selecting him. He is not just a surname, he is a talent that really exists on the pitch. He is disciplined, hardworking, and plays football intelligently. These words made it clear that Junior had made it to the national team not just because of his famous surname, but because of his talent. This news attracted a lot of attention around the world, but it was his father, of course, who attracted the most attention. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sharing the moment his son wore the national shirt on social media, he wrote only one word: proud. The photo was shared by millions of people and fans began to ask, is another legend coming from Ronaldo? From that moment on, Ronaldo Jr.'s name began to appear more and more in the world press as a young talent carrying on his father's legacy. All eyes were on him now. He was going to represent his country for the first time, and all soccer fans were curious to see if he could do it successfully. But it was not only his father who supported Ronaldo Jr. His grandmother, Maria Dolores, one of the strongest figures in the family, did not leave her grandson alone in this special moment. During one of the Portugal U15 team's special matches, an elderly woman sitting in the stands had her eyes fixed on a single player on the pitch, her grandson, Ronaldo Jr. The pride on Maria Dolores' face as she watched her grandson was like a reflection of her memories of watching Cristiano Ronaldo's first matches years ago. This strong family bond was reflected in Junior's performance on the pitch. No matter what happened, he had the support of both his father and grandmother behind him. The referee blew the whistle and the match started. Ronaldo Jr. attracted attention from the first moment he played for the U15 Portuguese national team. His position is striker, just like his father, but his style of play is not just a genetic reflection. His relationship with the ball is very controlled. He's a player who can set up the game with short passes, who knows how to run into spaces, who can take men out in one-on-one situations. The ball on his foot seems to stick to his shoe. His cohesion with his teammates, his field vision, and his pace are all much improved for his age. So much so that some commentators say he is already playing with more maturity than many youth players in Europe. The first goal scored by Ronaldo Jr. was almost like watching Cristiano Ronaldo when he was young. The body steal as he came in from the penalty area line, the way he put the goalkeeper on his backside. At that moment, everyone in the stand stood up because this goal was not just a score, it was a sign that a legacy continues.
Goal!
Yes! And the moment came. Ronaldo Jr. put the ball in the net. Then he turned, opened his arms, jumped into the air, and the composure he showed in his first national match made the crowd say, this kid is going to be a legend. His dribbles that forced the defenders, his smart runs behind the defense, and the way he pulled the opponent on top of him and opened up space for his friends as soon as he got the ball. And this is not just talent, this is soccer intelligence. Of course, he has his shortcomings. Sometimes he struggles in duels because he is physically smaller than his opponents. But this is something that will improve with age. A new story is blossoming on Portugal's proud green fields. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. is not following in his father's huge goal-scoring footsteps. He is creating his own. The Portuguese press and federation officials whisper one sentence about him: a boy who manages to exist on the pitch not by his surname but by his talent. The notes in the scouts' notebooks raise hope. He could be Portugal's playmaker for the next 10 years. Not only in the U15, one day he will be the heartbeat of the national team. So what is this boy's secret? Maybe it's hidden in the deserted field after training, practicing shooting alone. Or in his father's words, "You are not my son, be yourself." Cristiano Jr. is a starlet who runs not in the shadow of a legend, but to create his own son. During the match, an opposition player, after scoring a goal, turned to Jr. and made that iconic gesture that everyone knows. Siuuu. But it wasn't a taunt, it was a show of respect. Junior just smiled, because he knows. His father's name is not just a surname, it's an inspiration for generations. Ronaldo Jr.'s every step, every pass, every goal. The eyes of the world are on him because he's the son of a legend. But that's not always an advantage, because it's a story of comparison. But Jr. is on a different path. He's not just Cristiano Ronaldo's son, he's a young talent trying to write his own character on the pitch. In 2022, Ronaldo made a statement that touched everyone. Ronaldo said, "My son said to me, 'Dad, hang in there for a few more years. I want to share the pitch with you.'" Junior's dream is to play with his father on the same team, maybe as rivals, but his dream is to play a match with his father. Junior may be at U15 level now, but he has big ambitions. He wants to one day wear the same jersey and sweat on the same pitch as his father. But what if one day, Ronaldo Jr. actually stands on the same pitch next to his father? Then a brand new page will be added to the history of world football, written by father and son. But it's important to remember this: the path Junior walks is no longer just a shadow. It's the journey of a young star lighting his own light. And here comes the moment. Junior silently glides into the penalty area. All eyes are on the ball, but just like his father has done for years, he seems to freeze time. The ball rises, he breaks away from the crowd, and bam! Perfect timing, flawless leap, and a clean header. As the ball hits the net, the stadium erupts, but this isn't just a goal, and there's something more in this one: his self-belief. A silent roar that says, "I'm here too!" and the smile on his face right after the goal. This is the moment Ronaldo Jr. shows he's following in his father's footsteps. Grace, power, and determination, just like the header goals Ronaldo scored for years. Ronaldo's flying header. Ronaldo flies into the air like he has hidden wings. And Ronaldo soars, almost forgetting gravity. Ronaldo's son Jr. is the spitting image of his father. Ronaldo flies through the air like he has secret wings. These secret wings his son Jr. also has. Ronaldo is proud of his son Jr.'s performance. But the most striking thing about Jr. is neither his technical ability nor his physique. His greatest strength on the pitch is his motivation. His father, Cristiano Ronaldo, watches and supports him every game. His grandmother is in the stands. The fans watch him with excitement. To be able to remain so calm and perform under such pressure at such an age shows his mental strength. Perhaps most importantly, Ronaldo Jr. is no longer just Ronaldo's son. He is a talent who has started to make a name for himself, and with every game he makes it a little bit bigger. Jr. gets hit hard in the fight. His hand immediately goes to his stomach. He collapses in pain, but Jr. doesn't give up and gets up. You don't lose when you fall, you lose when you give up. Jr. doesn't give up even when he falls down. If you've watched this far, you've really loved this story. Then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Do you think Ronaldo Jr. will be able to break his father's records? Or will Cristiano Ronaldo remain the only unattainable legend in soccer history? Let's meet in the comments. But most importantly, I answer comments. He's dancing with the ball, skating on the ice. Is he going to score or is he going to tackle someone again? Watching this kid is like watching a Netflix series. But I ask you, do you think Ronaldo Jr. can beat his father? The ball sticks to his feet. Jr. turns around. The defense still doesn't know what's going on. That speed, that agility. To say he takes after his father is an understatement. The stage was ready for him the moment Op came to his feet. As Jr. glided through his rivals, he had only a dream in his eyes: to score goals, to be a star, just like his father. But just as he was on his way, he went down with a foul. It was hard, it hurt. But do you think that foul could stop his game? But he didn't give up, because this kid, he doesn't just play soccer, he is living a dream. Jr. controls the ball in midfield. His first opponent arrives, but Jr. knocks him out of the game with a sudden Cruyff turn with his right foot. As the second opponent approaches, he gets off balance with a step over and cuts inside. The third defender rushes forward, but Jr. pulls the ball out of the way and eliminates him with a sudden change of direction. One-on-one with the fourth opponent, he unbalances him with a body feint. And finally, with a sudden acceleration, he goes into the empty space. It's not just a tackle, it's a soccer recital. Ronaldo Jr. is not just a name on the pitch, but a future. If you're impressed by this talent, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Do you think Jr. can surpass his father's legacy? Let's discuss in the comments.